Welcome back everybody, and you're watching BitcoinerTalk. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about gambling. With all the gambling ads that you see, even in America, in Europe, and all around the world, gambling has exploded. Gambling was always popular, but nowadays with social media, with these all gambling apps, it's just mind blowing how gambling has become so massive and so easily accessible. I personally think that we're heading towards a very negative society where gambling is pushed to everybody, and the only people that are profiting are governments for allowing that to happen and the gambling industries themselves, which is a very, very big problem because you have gambling advertisements everywhere. YouTube, even like concerts, games, football games, basketball games, whatever, sports, you have it everywhere. A lot of those ads are viewed by kids, and especially when you look at the way slot machines are built, even on websites, they're very attractive to kids. You have all these characters, bright colors, and a kid looks at it and he's like, oh, that's a game, and stuff like that. And obviously, like, an 8-year-old is not gonna gamble on real money, but he would grow up to see that. He sees that when he's young, and then he sees that again when he's older, and then that catches him on. And especially a lot of people that I see that are gambling are just regular people who are working 9 to 5, and sometimes they can't even afford to always put food on the table. They can't always afford to pay the bills. And when they see those sort of ads of like, oh, here you go, you can gamble, make some extra money, and get some free spins, on your first sign up bonus, that really works on you mentally. Gambling is affecting everybody in different ways. But what I see it affecting mostly is the regular people, the people who are not influencers, the people who are not having big wages, the regular people who have the mindset of, oh, I want to also get rich quick. But most of the times they lose the money. That could be with traditional gambling, and that's also a really, really popular mindset with meme coins, with the whole craze of meme coins. A lot of people have an expectation to get money, to make some returns. It just doesn't always go that way, especially with like meme coins. It's not a new thing, but with all that pump.fun and Solana meme coins and all these different type of, like, anybody can create a meme coin. And nowadays it's really putting that mindset into young people that anybody can become a millionaire just by buying a meme coin, which is not the case. So why am I even talking about gambling? Why is that on my mind? As I said, I just see too much gambling advertisements. I see too many people on X talking about meme coins and altcoins, and all of that is gambling. It's different types of gambling. It's not your traditional gambling. No, it's not. There's different types of gambling, and altcoins are one way. Meme coins are a different way. I personally think a person should buy some Bitcoin. It could be $10 a day. It could be $10 a week. It could be $10 a month. It doesn't have to be a whole Bitcoin. But when you start saving in Bitcoin, you will see your future and even your present life get better. You will be saving in something that is actually valuable. And a lot of people can't do that because they want quick money. I have talked to a lot of people who are like, well, if I buy Bitcoin right now, when can I sell it? I need that money now. I want to make quick money. And just that's not how it works. That's why a lot of people are so afraid to buy Bitcoin, so afraid to invest into it, or even invest their time on learning what Bitcoin is and how it works. And why are people buying into it? Why are big firms, big companies, why are, countries are looking into Bitcoin? Why are they stacking Bitcoin? It's not just because they thinking, it's a cool coin, it's an orange coin, I'm gonna buy it. No, that's not the reason. They know what Bitcoiners know. They know how the technology works. They have seen what Bitcoin has been doing for the past 16 years, and they don't want to miss out anymore. They have missed out already. They don't want to miss out anymore. In my personal opinion, don't gamble. I know it could be tempting sometimes. Sometimes you're sitting there and seeing somebody winning big, and you're like, oh, I could have done that. I could have won that. Either it's a meme coin or it's slot machines or whatever it is. If you're stacking Bitcoin, that is way better than whatever that person won. Because in the future, you're going to be holding something valuable. And whatever they want, they probably don't have it anymore. Please, for your own benefit, for your own family's benefit, for your own self, stack some Bitcoin. You will thank yourself later in life. Just disclaimer. I'm not a therapist. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't gamble or whatever. If you're the legal age of gambling, wherever you live, if you're the legal age of gambling, it's your own choice. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm giving my 2 cents. If that advice helped you, that's good. If it didn't, that's okay also. You were watching Bitcoiner Talk, and I'll see you in the next video.